Hello everyone. Today I will show you how to submit tax return by professional in ProFile software. It is an Intuit product. There are also other product of Intuit such as TurboTax. So you can see the price of profile tax software. So if you want to file federally and want to have the license of both T1, T2, T3, CO17 and FX, then it will cost you $2,260, and for Quebec it will cost you 2,660. So Quebec is a little bit different than federal. So I'm just talking about the federal tax suit. And but if you want to submit only personal tax return, such as T1, then it will cost you only $570, and you can submit tax return unlimited. So you can return as many as you want to do. But to submit tax return by profile software, you need a e-file registration number. And if you want to return only 20 only return, then you can buy it for 175. And if you want to extend it more returns, then they will upgrade it to the unlimited. They will only just add the value for the one personal unlimited return. You can also submit it. You can also submit tax return by individually too. So if you want to one filing, just want to resubmit your tax return as a single, then it will cost you probably $44 for T1. T2 it will cost you 270, and for T3 it will cost you $144. So for personal return, cost you only 44. So you can download and activate it. I have already installed the profile software in my PC, so I'll just opening the profile software right now. So today's video I will show you how you can file tax return professionally by profile software. I'm just closing it down. Say create a new tax return 2022 or 2021, existing 2021, or carry forward. So I'm just creating 2021 tax return. It's called T1. It's called personal. So when you open the file, there will be a three tab. This one is called info, one is called T1, and one of these is called T4. Is mainly the slip. Okay. For info section, you need to fill up almost everything, including your name, title, first name, last name, your address, street address, something else, and they will ask you whether you have already registered for CRA mail or not. If you registered already, then click yes. Otherwise, click no. Your date of birth, and for marital status, living single, divorce, living with common law partner, and in this tax year, whether are you living with your common law partner or not. Are you a resident? Yes or no. Are you non-resident? Click no. Since resident. And filing, you file this return. Yes. Get the taxpayer electronic sign 183. So if you want to file tax return for other people, then your customer need to sign 100 183 T file. What is T183? I can show you. T183. It is a text return file. Okay, I'm not downloading it. It is information return for electronic filing of individual income tax and benefit return. So here, here the person for who you want to submit your return, they must fill it up and print it and or send it to you. They need a signature, or they can sign it electronically, validate and print. Okay, I'm not using it right now. And there is some other option, and income tax return is being filled here for the first time. If you file the tax return for the first time, then click yes. TP1 means it is only for Quebec, so you can eliminate it. No need at all. Amended return. Amended return is called refile. So what is refile? Refile means if you do any error, then sometimes you need to file your tax return again. This is called amended tax return refile, whether you want to refile or not. So right now I um, don't want to refile it. And now there are several tabs. So you can see contact method, pre-assessment, post-assessment. You can click yes, contact the client, or anything else. And is the return discounted? Is the return discounted? Discounted means that do you need to pay your tax professional for money or not? Did the taxpayer electronically sign RC71? So what is RC71? We can see it discounting transaction. And it's opening it. This one discounting transaction, discounter's name, our mailing address. This is another option. So, discounter must give you the time of transaction at least 85% for each dollar for the first estimated return for each remaining dollar minus your boss. So you don't need it at all. RC71 or not is return completed under CRA volunteer program. So if you are a professional, then you select no. So I forgot to mention that what is a discounter registration form. A discounter is a registered e-filer that prepares tax return and provides their clients with immediate discounted tax return before filing return. That means that if the preparer refund their client before submitting their tax return, then it will be a discounted. So we can select no. And where you confine your prison, no. There are also many things. Your home address, federal. They will ask for e-file confirmation number, your e-file or e-file confirmation number, and e-file confirmation number, T1 PAD confirmation number. Many things. Quebec spousal information. You should fill up this section for spousal. Scene, title, first name, last name, phone number, mailing level, anything. So this is for office only. Prepare ID, partner ID, reviewer ID. Prepare ID means who prepares the tax return. Reviewer means who actually review it. Partner ID means who is actually uh, the person who is authorized to submit the return. There are also other form authorization, prepare information, and many things that discounter information if the discounter is present, trust information, many things. So e-file is basically for professional people who actually wants to file tax return professionally, claim disability amount, state taxpayer income zero, or anything else. You can fill it, current citizen or not. Many other things you can fill it up with this program. And this form is called identification and other information. This is your first name, the client first name, last name, thing, social, need to input the social insurance number again, some marital information about anything, so residence information, spouse, common law information, and the scene, and many things. Do you have Canadian citizenship or not? This is actually for federal. So for a simple tax return, what we'll need to input is that employment income T4 slip. So this is actually the employment income T4 slip. So this is the T4 slip, and you just need to fill up this according to your T4 slip. So there are many other things in T4 slip. Province of employment, exempt or not, employee company CPP. If you have Canadian pension plan, QPP means Quebec pension plan, EI premium. EI means employment insurance, and other information. There's a lot of information. You need to see if anything applies to you or not. Going there, and commission, wage loss, other employment, many other things, interest. But most for most people, there is a rental income. There is a rental income option. So if I click it, rental income summary will come up, and you just need to fill up your gross income. Net income means you need to deduct the expense for it. Okay. And if you have any capital gain or loss, then there is an option for capital gain. What it is. First, there is also CPP benefit. If you get any CPP benefit, retirement benefit, then you can fill it up here. And there is a capital disability benefit. If any person is disabled, if you get any financial assistance, then they can fill it up. Other employment income, you can fill it up if you have any other employment income. If I click it, then it will open up your other employment income. That means if you do any other outside work beside your job, then you can fill it up here. Okay. Taxable capital gain. That means that if you sell anything, and if you have any gain on this, then you need to fill up this form. Qualified small business corporation share, qualified farm or fishing property, real estate, bonds, many other things. You need to fill this all. So these are all taxable scholarship. If you grant any scholarship from your university, then you can also fill it up with the information. This is actually on the same slip, RRSP information, other income, a lot of things. This is your scholarship fellowship project grant. Okay, and net income means you should input the value of your income here. and the previous one was total income. Total income, there's a difference between total and net income. Previous page. This is actually enter the amount from the line 31 of the previous page. So this is actually total income, and you should input it here. And you can deduct many other things, deduct electricity, pension, RSP deduction. You can deduct moving expense, many other things, such as federal COVID-19 benefit, registered pension plan deduction, pension adjustment, annual union professional like dues, disability support, moving expense, carrying charges. But you cannot deduct for everything for the employment expense. Most of them are these moving expenses are for your business expense, exploration and development expense, clergy residence reduction, other many other things. If you deduct it, then you can get your net income, which is actually your income. So for employment income, they will give you a T4 slip where you can see that how much money actually to make. And this is also the Canadian pension plan. We click it, you will get your slip information from there. Okay, and the most important thing is that there is a self-employment income. So if you drive Uber car or work as an independent contractor, then you may have a self-employment income. That means you have business, professional, commission, farming, fishing. So if you have any work as a Uber driver, then you can click here. Then this information box will appear to fill it up, your business name, etc., city, postal code, many other things, business income. If you can fill it up with business income or as professional income. So if you work as a Uber driver, then you can fill it up here. And there is gross services taxes and provincial tax, GST. It's called GST and HST. Or actually deduct it before you receive payment from the customer. So actually what will actually happen that you don't need to put anything here. It's just input it, keep it 0. And this is the things. And after that, these are not applicable to you, cost of goods sold and gross profit, because this is only for the person who actually uh, manufacture product. It does not apply to you if you are just Uber driver or an independent contractor. So net income. So if you have a business, so actually can deduct your advertising meals, many other things in insurance, interest, rent, repair, salaries, utility, fuel cost for your car, many other things you can deduct. There are also capital law. This does not apply to you all the time. For T1, we can see we have normal employment income, we have self-employment income too. So we can get our net income from here. If we fill up this form, then we will get the net income. And this is called taxable income. This is the amount which can be taxed. Taxable income, enter the amount line 54 the previous page. Net income, this is also actually the amount you will need to put. This the tax will be charged on this amount. And additional deduction if anything applies, limited partnership losses, non-capital losses, and net capital losses. Non-capital losses mean that you have any business but you actually did not uh, lost the money by selling the product, but actually lost it only the cash money. That means it is only the currency, then it will be called non-capital losses. And net capital losses means if you lose something. One second. So non-capital losses are business losses that come when expenses exceed income in any given year. So this is are called non-capital losses. So you can see, and which one is net capital losses. Net capital losses are losses incurred from the sale of capital property, for example, shares, mutual funds, land, building, tangible assets. Uh, Sale of this is sale of capital property. So as just correct, I'm just reconfirm it. So you will get your taxable income, and this is all federal tax. Amount from line 26,000. 14, if it is less than 49,000, then it's a one tax bracket. 49,000 to 98,000 another tax bracket. So in software, we actually we don't need to calculate manually in Excel, Microsoft Excel. They will calculate everything for us. And these are called federal non-refundable tax credit. Basic personal account, if the amount online 23,600 is at or less, enter 13,808. So this is the base amount on which no tax is deducted. So this is the, so if you earn in a year less than $13,808, then you don't need to pay any taxes. And federal non-refundable tax credit. There are also many other ways of how you can get non-refundable tax credit. If anything applies to you, then you can put it net federal tax. So also net federal tax, if under balance owing, and many other things. Uh, so this is actually for professional people. So if you are not familiar with this type of using this heavy software, you can use the TurboTax. TurboTax will actually fill up your tax return easily. You don't need to do a lot of work. But if you want to submit tax return for other people in a suitable environment, then you should use other profile software. It is handy to use, and for e-filing you need to have an e-filing number. So set e-file password. I'm clicking next. So if you register for e-file, they will give you one e-file. And if the CRA approves your e-file registration, then they will also give you back another e-file number, and you need to input it here in the next column. So but without e-filing, you can not submit for other people. So actually this is how you can submit a tax return for other people. There are a lot of tabs here. There's no enough time to describe about different types of expenses, different types of tax credit here in a short time. But if you want to study it too well, you can easily understand that this is actually the shortest version of Microsoft Excel or nothing else. These are actually being done just inputting the value, and we'll just get the result. So actually it is, the software has been prepared in such a way that so that people can make taxable return within a short time. So in our next video we'll discuss about how we can get a tax credit refund, and also how people can get a GST refund by themselves. So that's it for all today. Thank you everyone for watching.